reveals his plans to his servants, the prophets.
Military commander General Cavoli briefed allies, and the Polish ambassador updated us on the incident and the ongoing investigation. Yesterday's explosion took place as Russia launched a massive wave of rocket attacks across Ukraine. Since the start of Russia's illegal war in Ukraine, NATO has increased vigilance across our eastern flank, and we are monitoring the situation on a continuous basis. An investigation into this incident is ongoing, and we need to await its outcome. But we have no indication that this was the result of a deliberate attack. And we have no indication that Russia is preparing offensive military actions against NATO. Our preliminary analysis suggests that the incident was likely caused by a Ukrainian air defense missile fired to defend Ukrainian territory against Russian cruise missile attacks. But let me be clear, this is not Ukraine's fault. Russia bears ultimate responsibility as it continues its illegal war against Ukraine. In the meeting today, NATO allies offered their deepest condolences on the tragic loss of life. They expressed their strong solidarity with our valued ally Poland and made clear that we will continue to support Ukraine in its right to self-defense. Russia must stop this senseless war. Last night I spoke with the Polish President Andrzej Duda and with US President Joe Biden. We agreed that we need to stay vigilant, calm, and closely coordinated. We will continue to consult and monitor the situation very closely. NATO stands united, and we will always do what is necessary to protect and defend all allies.
Hello guys, I hope you're doing fine. About the confirmation of the prophecy the Lord gave about a Russian missile that was to fall on an American territory, more precisely a NATO nation. And in the explanation I told you, pray for the nation Poland. Yesterday, this missile fell on the nation Poland at the border, killing 2 people. Investigations have been made, and they say the missile was produced in Russia, but they are unsure if the Russians fired the missile to Poland intentionally or was it a mistake. And others say the missile was diverted by the Ukraine air protection system, and that's the reason why it fell on Polish soil. So as of now, they haven't taken any action to retaliate. And to me, this can only be the hand of God. And this is thanks to the prayers we have been making when we receive prophecies from the Lord. And He told us about the things that had to come. We are praying against them. We have been praying for this war not to escalate. And despite the fact the Russian missiles finally landed on Polish soil as the Lord had told us before, neither the Polish government nor the NATO have decided to retaliate. And this can only be God, because doing so means the escalation of this war out of the Ukrainian zone only. And when that happens, there are many other countries that have to set in, and we shall be talking about a third world war. But right now, due to the prayers we have been making, the Lord has caused that these men don't retaliate. And let's keep praying. Let's keep praying, because many will still be trying to instigate the Polish government or the NATO to reply, because not replying shall be seen as a weakness, and they shall continue doing that. But let's pray that let God make things to remain the way they are, that there should be no replies for these missiles that have been shot on Polish soil, which is a NATO nation and an ally to the USA. Because let me tell you something, if the US or the NATO decide to attack Russia because of this, at the very moment they shall start firing missiles at Russia, North Korea shall invade South Korea, China shall invade Taiwan, and with all this happening, we are going into a full-fledged Third World War. So they not replying in another way is preserving the peace we have in the world right now. So let's pray that may the hand of God continue being felt strong in this very affair, and that let things not escalate, that with the decision they have taken now not to reply may remain like that. Because I am telling you right now, many are campaigning for these nations to reply, because not replying shall show a sign of weakness. But let's pray that let God help them to put away their pride and to preserve peace in our world. We know peace comes only from God, and because He's the only one who can give us peace, we pray to Him that let Him cause these nations not to reply to what has happened right now. And let's also pray for these families who have lost their loved ones in this very tragic situation, that may God console them. Be blessed. That was Prophet Samuel Fombang. Shalom.